Hey guys, Thomas Jr. here, aka Mustached, and welcome back to some more Octopath Traveler. We're here to finally get back to Tressa's story, the character we started with. Here we go. It's been a hot minute. The story so far. In Quarry Crest, Tressa met a fellow merchant named Ali, who told her of the merchant's fair in Grand Port, where the greatest treasures in the realm are put on to auction. And so Tressa vowed to find a worthy treasure, hoping to prove herself merchant worthy of respect and renown. So it was that the two promised to reunite at the fair. Let's see how that turns out. It's about time I updated the notebook. On my way to the merchant's fair in Grand Port, but first I needed a treasure worthy of the auction. So I've come to Victor's Hollow to find one. The owner of this book found what he was looking for here. Hopefully I'll be as lucky as he was. Alright. It's time to look around this place.
Alright!
Let's the search begin. Twinkle, twinkle. Excuse me, can you tell me about this map? Well, that old thing, don't really know where it came from. Found it at the storehouse and thought about throwing it out at first. But I figured I could make at least a few leaves off it this way.
Oh?
Mind if I take a closer look? There are traces of old lines where it was redrawn, and it smells of the sea. From the looks of it, this map is very special to the one who drew it.
Oh!
I think there's something written here, but the characters are strange. Well, I'll be darned if you can read those scribbles, young lady. My dearest friend, here lies my most precious treasure, Balthazar. But Balthazar? As in the dread pirate Balthazar of the Eastern Seas? And this is his treasure map?
Yes.
Sure seems that way. Must be worth a fortune. Give me that. Oops. Lady Luck is on my side today. Now let's keep this between us, young lady. Here, I'll even give you some candy. Damn it. Tressa, I didn't come here for candy. You outplayed yourself. You started talking about the actual treasure itself. Well.
Phew. Time for a break.
I already wrote in my diary today, so I'll give the notebook another read. In this world, there are countless treasures, but only one is precious to me, and I'll journey on until I find it. He had only one treasure in the whole world.
Hello there.
Good to see you. Making use of that notebook. We meet again, lass.
Mr. Leon!
What brings you here? I should ask you the same. Don't tell me you ran away from home. Not quite. I just decided it was time I saw the world. And I have the notebook you gave me to thank for it.
Oh,
Thank yourself for choosing it, lass. Uh-oh. Sink me, I'd be ready to make a grave of me hammock.
hello.
Oh, I ain't you.
What?
Nick and Knack.
Nitty?
It's Mick and Mac, ya bird-brained ninny. Yeah, that kid gave us quite the lashing back in Dripple Slime. It's Ripple Tide. Didn't you two learn your lesson yet?
Nick.
That's quite enough.
Captain.
Apologies, Captain. Captain? Aye, our pirate days are behind us. We be working under a different flag now.
That right?
That day opened up our eyes to the true greatness of old Leon Bastrel. Now we be having the honor of calling him our captain.
Whoa!
I'm glad to see you two singing a new tune.
Well,
As am I. They've been doing well under my command thus far, but still have a ways to go. Right you are, Captain. Now look alive. Ye be half drowned, doo-doo. There's work to be done. So, lass, how do your travels fare?
Well,
I'm still learning as I go, but I do have a goal now. I want to sell something incredible at the merchant's fair. If I can manage that much, I'll prove just how far I've come on this journey.
you don't say.
Well, that's certainly no better place than the fair for an aspiring merchant like yourself. And what exactly is it that you deemed worthy of the auction? I wish I could tell you, but it's still waiting for me to find it. Oh, a yet undiscovered treasure, I see. Then I wish you all the best in your search, lass.
thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Leon. Leon! By the way, what brings you to Victor's Hollow? It's the home of an old friend. He passed away around this time of year, so I decided to pay a visit.
Oh.
Were you two close?
Alright.
Aye, Balthazar and I were like brothers. Oh, Jesus! Like brothers. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Balthazar? As in that Balthazar? Which Balthazar, lass? The Balthazar who drew the map I found earlier.
Could be.
They may be one and the same. Could you show me where you found it?
Yes.
Yep, follow me. Interesting development. Yo, guy.
Hey.
Excuse me, sir, it's me again.
Welcome.
Welcome back, young lady. I trust you managed to keep the you-know-what a secret in the meantime. Nope.
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry, but I couldn't.
Mhm.
What do you mean you couldn't?
What do we have here?
Pardon the intrusion, but I heard you might possess a map that belonged to Balthazar. Who are ye? This is Captain Leon Balthazar. Bastrel, sorry. I was reading that name so much.
Oh!
Leon Bastrel? Scourge of the Seas? I don't want to believe it, but there's no mistaking that blue sphere. I heard all about you, and your famous words. What were they again? The strong take what while the weak quake. Those are words best forgotten, sir.
This is.
Ha! Don't take me for a fool. I know you're just here to loot my store. I can assure you, I came for no such reason. I cast aside that lifestyle long ago. This certainly looks like but one of Balthazar's works. Hmm. You really don't plan to steal it, do you? Do ye? I see. So the rumors of the great pirates Leon and Balthazar being friends really were true.
Huh?
Huh? He sounds different.
I beg your pardon.
If you two weren't as close as the stories say, then I'm sure you'd do anything to have this map, am I right?
But.
However, it looks like a precious family heirloom, and I'm afraid I cannot part with it without recompense.
What?
But earlier he said he was just gonna throw it away. He learned the value. If you're truly the Leon Bastiel, then I'm certainly you're well versed in the treasures of the realm.
You see.
I am but a lowly merchant, you see, nothing in comparison to your grandeur. But there is one thing we have in common, a desire for a certain treasure. Have you heard of Albert Shield? Albert was a servant of the king of Florian. His defense was with the shield was said to be impenetrable. Legend says he used that same shield to protect his liege until the tragic fall of the kingdom. I heard a rumor that it's been spotted in this very town as of late. Curious timing, isn't it? Both a fabled pirate and a fabled treasure in Victor's Hollow at the same time. If you happen to come across it somewhere, Mr. Bastral, I'd be happy to trade it for the map. How dare he use that map as leverage? It rightfully belonged to Mr. Leon's friend. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you are mistaken.
Till we meet again.
Thank you for showing me the map, and my apologies for taking so much of your time.
Hey.
Are you really just going to leave without your friend's keepsake?
Aye.
That map is not mine to take. Now I should take my leave, lass. I'd like to celebrate his life with a drink tonight. Interesting. Mr. Leon! He says he doesn't need it, but I think a memento like that is best kept in a friend's hands. I'll find a way to get it to him. Whoa! You said you'd trade the map for Albert Shield, right? I'll be back in 2 ripples of the tide. I'll do the trade. You really want that map, don't you? I do, for Mr. Leon's sake. I could steal it for you, you know. I'd rather you didn't. I can handle this myself. He wants a trade, and he'll have it. That's what I do best. I'll show him who's the best merchant around. Well, I see my help's not needed here. Thought I'd act the gallant type, but clearly you're a lady who prefers the leading role. You bet, after all, How could I call myself a real merchant if I refused this challenge? How indeed. Alrighty, let's get a move on.
Hello.
You get plenty of wares from traveling around. Let's do it. Their shield suck. It took many journeys to amass such a quantity of goods. Always looking for a bargain. Alrighty. And trade, here we go. Yeah. Back so soon.
Of course.
I made a promise, didn't I? And I always deliver. My word, I can't believe you actually found it, but this symbol and this weight. They'll leave scars, there's no mistaking it, this is the real deal.
Most great.
Thank you so much, young lady. Here's the map as promised. How did you ever manage to get this shield? I'm a merchant. We have our ways. Obtaining such a renowned treasure is no small feat. I see you have promise, young lady, and lots of it. There we go. And the treasure disappeared.
Mr. Leon!
I brought you something for you.
Huh?
Balthazar map. Don't tell me you went through the trouble of finding the shield for that. Then I won't. Thank you, lass. Mr. Leon, were you really okay with just leaving the map at that shop?
You see,
When you gazed at it, your eyes were so forlorn. I felt like it belonged with you. Your keen eyes never cease to amaze me. Let me tell you a story, lass. About Balthazar and me. We were but lads when the thief first called to us, and as we grew, so did our reputation. Balthazar came to be known as the Wild Eagle, and I, the Sea Serpent. Our ships clashed on the open ocean, and our names roared like thunder through the skies.
Captain Leon! The storm be giving us no quarter, sir! Let's turn back! The old girl can't hold on much longer! Anyone want to retreat can be my guest and swim back. I'll reduce this ship to shivers before I let him have my treasure! If those scurvy sea dogs get to that island first, we get nothing! You hear? Hold fast to that rudder, ladies! Aye, aye, sir!
Ah,
Balthazar, that bastard.
oh.
You're too slow, Leon. Aye, Captain Obvious. I think he'd have learned after all these years. Enough. Else I'll cut out your tongue and feed it to the gulls. Now I'll be taking this island's treasure, if you don't mind. I do mind, but it isn't mine. Do whatever you please. Do ye remember when we were lads, Leon? Starving, stealing to survive. We dreamt of just growing up and had to fight tooth and nail to reach the top. Easy for us. In this world, the strong take while the weak quake, and we became strong. Ye never change, Leon. You say it like you're any different, Balthazar. Not everyone stays the same forever, Daisy.
Balthazar. He was always looking off into the distance. His eyes gazed far, far away toward a seemingly unreachable place. Time passed between us until one day.
Can I tell you something? I never wanted to be a pirate.
What?
When you're lads, I have to be a merchant. Have you gone daft? Balthazar of the Eastern Seas, a merchant. You're a bloody scoundrel for life. Be the truth. I wanted to trade treasure from every corner of this here world and bring people together. A sight dream after becoming a pirate. These days, it's all I'd be thinking about. Leon, do you have something precious to you? Aye, fine storm this is. How about another wager, my friend? Whoever reaches that island first be the winner. If you win, you get that gem you always wanted. Will I now? And what happens if you win? I win. You hand over your most precious treasure.
Uh-oh. Ooh, so quick. So quick to deal. Until our final race began, but Balthazar, he never emerged from those stormy seas. I found his ship several days later, wrecked on the coast. Balthazar had been the victor of our very last match. This map shows the location of the gem he wagered that day.
The Eldrite.
He called it Eldrite. It's the only one of its kind in the entire world. Whoa! It was by far the rarest of all the treasures he plundered. But seeing as I lost our match, I haven't had the rights to it. Oh, that's why you left in the shop. Precisely. You made a proper trade for this last, so it belongs to you now. However, how you use it is up to you. Interesting. Up to me. Mr. Land lost more than just a race that day. I think having a memento of his son would cheer him up. And I wouldn't mind getting a closer look at more pirate treasure.
Alright!
Time to put this map to use.
Couldn't be.
Huldrite, the ore of legend. You know of it, Professor Albright? Oh yes, otherwise known as the Eye of the Sea. So beautiful, men liken it to the eye of the god of a goddess. Or so my tomes tell me. I have never observed an actual specimen with my own eyes, mind you. It is also written that you can see an ocean inside if you peer long enough. A whole ocean with fish and seaweed and everything? I would be surprised, to say the least, if the view offered quite so much detail. Truth be told, to all accounts are hearsay. Not one author has claimed to have found one of the stones. Though not for what of effort, it has long been sought after pirates, kings, and would-be treasure hunters. And me, suddenly I really want to find it. Haha, now that's the spirit. Ah, I forgot she was on my team. Change that up real quick. Heal everyone up, please. Here we go. Alrighty.
I've done my research on you. Interesting dilemma.
I'll do my best. Sacred flame, shine forth!
Get it at turn order.
My turn now!
Out of my way.
There we go.
I will not be defeated. Oh, sacred light!
Oof. Bada
What's
bye.
it do? What's it do?
What is the logical course of action?
Here we go.
Ooh, not bad. A pass.
There is no choice.
There is a choice to flee. God damn it.
I've done my research on you.
Alright, let's go up here first. Get that treasure.
There is no choice. Well then.
No, thank you.
Open for business.
And open. Hurry up. And moving right along. Into the cave we go. The Forgotten Grotto. Alrighty.
Ready or not, here I come.
That skeleton has a hat.
Now, what next? Much to do.
What to do? Feel the power.
Feel the power.
My turn now. May the sacred flame shine
Look at
forth.
that. Woo!
You should have studied harder.
Cyrus, you beast. My god. That seems like progression.
Step right up.
Interesting dilemma.
Let's go. Get that treasure first. Always, always. Alrighty, let's go.
Flame protect us.
Another skeleton I haven't faced. Oh my god.
What is the logical course of action? Much to do.
I'll do my best. May the sacred flame shine forth.
Out of my way.
Here I go. Feel the power.
Gracious, Lord that.
Oh,
My turn now.
see that. Yeah, feel ya. About time someone else got the glory. Now there's more none to unfold, more to discover.
It's not just.
Oh. They're the one that has multiples.
Here I go! Feel the power! I will not be defeated. Let the sacred flame shine forth!
Out of my way.
Ow!
Ah!
What next?
Nice.
Out of my way.
Ooh, got him.
Let's do this! Ice.
I stood up.
Well then,
Haha. Blam! There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it again.
Out of my way. For you? What next?
Ow. Whoa.
This is the logical course of action.
Alright, time to stop messing around. Oh my god.
Thus ends your lesson.
How do you stop that? My god. So much damage. Aha. That's why I bring Furion along for that. Never be without your treasure thieving guy.
ready or not, here I come!
My turn.
Nah, I'm good. I dealt with this shit before. Money, 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 money. Life medium, not bad.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Here I
Time to run away. Let's see what's up here first. Aha.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen? You'll sleep that woman.
Alrighty. Go, go, go. Damn it.
Now, what next?
I'm good. Ooh. Hello. Uh-oh. Huh? What's that?
Let's do this!
It's headed this way. Oh shit.
Willingly.
A beast of poison, huh?
My turn now.
Ooh, got him. Alright, got one weakness down without studying. Nope. Let's study anyway. Let's see, 52,000? Not even a lot.
What to do?
You can start by boost. No, not that one. Boost normally.
Feel the power!
Boost it. Ah. Well, that was easy. Alright.
Ignis of death!
Big flames. Yep. Big poisons. You can do this.
Fire!
Fire! Ow.
Oh, flames! Flames! Rock!
Oops, I only did the one.
I'll do my best. Breathe around the miracle of healing.
Heal it up.
What to do?
Yeah, big damage.
What is the logical course of action? Let's try this.
I'll not be defeated.
Get that big damage in there. There we go.
Oh
Yeah. Oh.
no! Well then. Here I
Yeah.
Out of my way.
Big flames.
Ignis of death!
Woo!
go! What to do?
Red zone.
Well then.
Yeah. Poke it. Nice.
Now, what next? Ignis of death!
Nice. Got him.
Ends your lesson.
Hey. Anywho, back to what I was doing before. This is the spot Balthazar marked on his map.
Wow!
It's gorgeous.
Oh?
And what's this? A letter?
Yeah!
Addressed to Mr. Leon. I'll make sure it reaches him. Interesting.
Mr. Leon.
I followed the map and found this. Hmm.
Huh?
There's no mistaking it. This is the Eldrite. This was also in the chest.
Hmm?
A letter?
Did you ever find what's most precious to you?
Balthazar.
Flashback.
Leon, what's more precious to you than anything in the world?
Most precious? All my treasures are precious.
I didn't mean gold or gems, Leon.
Then what did you mean?
Family?
Do you have something so dear to your heart that you'd risk life and limb for it? When we were lads in that poor town, we thought having riches was all there was to life. I've been wondering lately if that's the life worth living. Then I wonder what life is worth living. I use my strength to steal from the weak, just like you, Leon. And it took years of looting to realize that none of it meant anything to me. Not everything that glitters is gold.
After the final race with Balthazar, I couldn't stop thinking about his last words. If I win, you hand over your most precious treasure. But what was my most precious treasure? In the coming days, I kept asking myself the same question. But I never came to an answer. Until one day, I realized I'd obtained nothing. Just like Balthazar, I no longer had a reason to continue as a pirate. I lowered my flag.
So give it all in.
And I dedicated myself to repairing Balthazar's ship. I decided to pursue the dream of my friend in his stead. And so, I became the captain of a merchant ship. I want you to keep that stone, lass.
Really? But it belonged to your friend.
This letter is all I need.
Hmm.
That stone holds no meaning to me.
Are you sure?
Everyone has something precious to them. Whether it be land, riches, honor, or what have you, there is an abundance of treasure in this world. But there is only space in one's heart for a single, truly precious treasure. And I found mine. Balthazar's ship. It gave me another chance at life.
Mr. Leon?
What is your most precious treasure?
But,
It's... I don't know yet. But I know I'll find it someday.
Aye, with those keen eyes, I have no doubt you will. But be prepared. Your life will never be the same after. Farewell, lass.
Bon voyage! Toodaloo! Alrighty.
My most precious treasure. I saw Mr. Leon again. He taught me that there's only one true treasure in a person's life. I haven't found that treasure in my life yet. But I'll keep searching until I do. It's just a matter of time now. With the Eldrite in hand, I'm ready for the auction. Watch out, Merchant's Fair! Here I come!
Woo! Uh-oh. Yeah, I figured that'd be over there. Anywho, that's enough adventuring for today. If you ended up enjoying this part, then please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure to check out those links in the description. One to head over to my Discord server, the other to my Patreon page. Any donations are greatly appreciated. Until next time, everyone, bye-bye.